Welcome back to Aim Achievers with me, Ananya. From today on, we will be starting our first session with geography. So let's get started. So our first chapter from geography is lesson 1, Earth in solar system. Okay. So Earth and solar system. The first keyword that is important in your chapter is celestial bodies. So what are celestial bodies? Celestial bodies are those bodies which shine in the night sky. For example, stars, planets and satellites. Okay. Stars, planets, satellites. Planets and satellites, we can cover them in separate part and stars in separate parts. They can be divided into stars come under luminous. Okay. Now, what are luminous bodies? Luminous bodies are those bodies that have their own light. Okay. That have their own light. Whereas planets and satellites, they don't have their own light. So they are called non-luminous bodies. Non-luminous bodies, okay, not on light. Now, after completing celestial bodies, next topic of ours is stars. Okay. Now, what are stars? Stars are hot and big bodies. Okay, they must seem small to us, like sun is a star. They seem small to us because they are quite far away from Earth. Okay, the distance between Sun and Earth is 15 million kilometers. Okay, that's quite a huge length. Okay, that's why it seems small, but they are huge and quite hot bodies. The components from which stars are made up are helium and hydrogen. Okay, it is not that completely they are made up of helium and hydrogen, but on a large part they are made up of helium and hydrogen. Now, stars, when they form a group which we can identify easily, then they are called as constellations. Okay. Now, constellations. Some important constellations that we know are Ursa Major, Ursa Major is also called Big Bear. Next is Saptarishi. Saptarishi means 7 sages. So actually it is a constellation or a group of stars or 7 stars which are known as Saptarishi, or they denote 7 sages. Next star is a very important star. It is not a constellation, but it comes through Saptarishi. One thing more, Saptarishi is a part of Ursa Major only. Okay, so Ursa Major has a part which has 7 stars and it is known as Saptarishi. Next part, that is pole star. You all must be knowing or not, it doesn't matter. But pole star is the star that is also known as North Star. Why? Because it always points towards the north direction. Further on we will discuss about it because Earth's axis is involved in it. Okay. So pole star also known as North Star. Fine. Now let's cover the next topic, which is our next topic is solar system. That is the headline of our chapter. So coming towards the solar system, first I will tell you the name. What does it mean? So the first word solar is made up of 2 words. one word, that is soul, which means sun. System means family, we can say. So, the word solar system means family of the sun or related to sun. Okay. Now, first talking about solar system, that is sun. So, we'll first cover what is sun. So, what is sun? Sun is, as we know, is a star. We have already talked about it. So, it is also a star is a heavenly hot body. So, sun is a heavenly hot body made up of gases, largely helium and hydrogen. Okay, and the second most important part is it is in the center of our solar system. Okay, like sun is in the center and our planets revolve around it. Okay, they are like this. So it forms a very important part of our solar system. It is in the center, and the distance which is important. So the distance between sun and earth is 150 million kilometers. This we have talked about sun. Next part comes planets. Yes, our next topic is planets. So as we know that there are total 8 planets. Pluto was also a planet, but in 2005 it was not considered a planet anymore because it did not fulfill the conditions for a planet. So the 8 planets that now are there are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Mercury, okay, there is a trick in your book of learning the 8 planets. So it is my very efficient mother just served us nuts. My Mercury, Venus, very efficient, E for Earth, mother, Mars, Jupiter, just served Saturn, us, Uranus, and nuts, Neptune. So if you are not able to remember it like in order wise, so you can also learn it through that trick. Next we have is planets we have done. So Earth, we shall discuss about it. Earth is a planet. It is also called as a blue planet. Why? Because of the presence of water and the atmosphere. It is the only living place in the whole solar system. So after talking about the Earth, we are coming now towards the Moon. Okay, so Moon is a satellite that revolves around the Earth. Okay, it completes its one revolution and rotation, which we will be talking in the 3rd chapter. But for now, just remember that revolution is the movement around the anything, and rotation is movement around its axis only, like standing at one place and just turning around. Okay. So revolution and rotation of Moon is same. Like if it takes 1 day to rotate, then it takes the same time to revolute. It's just an example. With Moon, it takes revolution rotation time of it is 27 days. Okay, so like when it revolves, it like if you imagine this as earth and this as moon, so this is the back side and this is the front side. So when it comes towards the earth, so it moves like this. The distance it covers while revolution, it also turns itself. It also turns itself towards the earth. That's why we are never able to see the back part of the moon. And this is clear. Now comes asteroids. I can cover it here. So asteroids are tiny bodies that you can find between the orbit. We will cover it in the next chapter. Orbit is something on a path on which the planets move around. Okay, so asteroids is a tiny bodies which are mainly found between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter, which is also known as asteroid belt. Okay. The next thing which is important is meteors and meteoroids. Both are same, just the basic difference is that they are dirt and debris that is found in the outside atmosphere of the earth, that is in the solar system. Sorry. Meteoroids are those small bodies which are found outside as soon as it enters the atmosphere of the earth. Many of you must have seen meteoroids coming down towards the earth, burning around. It is because of the temperature. Suddenly if anything falls down, then automatically it catches fire because of the speed and velocity and all the things involved in it. Okay, so as soon as it enters the earth's atmosphere, it is called a meteor. Okay, clear? Now comes comets, which I don't think is there in your book, but for general reference I am just telling. Comets are tiny bodies that are found revolving around the sun. They have a small tail, okay, that is formed because of burning. Okay, this is the body and this is the burning tail of it, through which we identify a comet. Nothing important in it for now. Next and the last is galaxy. You know galaxy, where we live. In our universe there are lots and lots of galaxies, millions and billions of galaxies which are uncountable. The main galaxy in which we live is Milky Way. Okay. Our galaxy is Milky Way, also known as Akash Ganga. Now, first of all, before talking about our galaxy, I would like to tell you that galaxies are of two types. Rather, two forms. One is spiral and the other is elliptical or oval. Okay, so in each it is believed that black hole is found. Okay, which is not of your importance. But our kind of galaxy is this spiral galaxy. In the Orion arm, which is outer Orion arm, someone here is our solar system. Okay. So Milky Way galaxy is the place where we have a solar system, and there is not much importance of it to read in deep. So here our first chapter comes to an end. I hope you like it. So please do tell me in comments if you have any kind of doubt.